Hey, good morning. You guys are seeing me on a Thursday morning. Usually I come in live Thursday afternoons because we have Bible study. But Bible study got canceled for a kid that didn't sleep. Which is alright because then I get to see you guys today. I have a ray of sunshine coming down from me. I'm like, my little halo's on my head today. I'm just going to keep it. It's like an effect. Like people use filters for that, and I got the filter right from God. So we're coming to you live from the backyard again, Dusty and I. He's chasing some bugs. Today, we're going to talk about how everything can change in a blink of an eye. Blink of an eye. Oh, and I forgot I was going to put my headphones in today. So we're going to do that real quick. So stay tuned. I'm going to put this in, and we're going to be all ready to go. Okie dokie. I remember we tried this out yesterday, so I'm going to try it out today. You guys can hear me better, and I can hear nothing because I am useless with earbuds in. It just makes me feel like I'm underwater. Raise your hand or comment below if that makes it feel the same way. It just makes me feel like I'm underwater. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but you guys can hear me better. And that's what counts. All right, so first things first, if you're watching in the YouTubes, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment so I know you're there. I know people love to lurk in the shadows, and that's great. You lurk until you want to come out and be seen. If you want to be seen now, we'd like to see you. If you're watching on Facebook, drop a line, say hi so I know you're here, so it's just not Dusty and I on the back porch with the birds. And these no-see-em bugs, you literally see them right there. They're like mosquitoes, but more annoying because they go to your forehead and are attracted to all your sweat. Okay. All right. And don't forget to jump over to the Heart-Centered Advocacy Group and do the 7-Day Advocacy Challenge. It lives in the guides. It's there right now waiting for you. You just got to jump in the group. Okay, I've been participating this week in somebody else's challenge because I need to learn a new skill, because remember, we're lifelong learners, or at least I am, and most of the people I talk to are lifelong learners. So I need to learn some new skills that I didn't know because I haven't learned enough in the last 15 months. My brain has exploded so much with all I've learned, but I needed to learn something else. So I've been doing that. And the 4 people hosting it, have shown where they were 11 years ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, they look like little kids 11 years ago. And look where they are now, and look what they're doing, and look what their income is. It's amazing. So I thought, I'm not going to go back 11 years. I'm going to show you how quickly your life can change in a blink of an eye. And I'm just going to go back 5 years. Where was I 5 years ago? Okay, you're going to watch the new no-see-ems because you're not going to be able to watch them now. All right, 5 years ago, I had a 3-year-old. She just recently turned 3. I had lost my dad. That would be like 4 or 5 months prior. I had my Young Living oil business. I was beginning my grief journey, a different kind of grief journey, one as an adult, losing a daughter, losing a father. I was in the Mothers of Preschool group called MOPS, so I had a community of people that were doing life with little folks with me, and I'm an older mom with a younger child. I was deciding about where Ellie was going to go into school, because remember, everything can change in a blink of an eye, and time really does go by in a blink of an eye. I'd kicked all the chemicals out of our house. I was having all the emotions. I was just on the beginning of my journey of healing from trauma that I didn't know I had. For example, childhood trauma of, here's Dusty, he's going to say hi, fear of dead things. I always think that's funny when I say that, but there has to be somebody else out there, because there's people that have fear of dying. I had a fear of dead things. And it all started with when my grandpa died, and then it started when I found my grandpa's dog dead in our backyard, and I didn't realize he was dead. So that began my fear of dead things. Like, I couldn't stand to see dead things. So drop a comment below, please, so I know I'm not alone. There has to be somebody else that has a fear of dead things. I got complete healing of that. And then let's fast forward 5 years later. I now have an 8-year-old. We're about to enter into my 3rd year of homeschooling her. I'm an advocacy coach. I have my oil business still. I'm a YouTuber. Ellie tells me every day, she's like, Mommy, you're a YouTuber. You have a YouTube channel. And she's absolutely right. I am a YouTuber. I'm the best YouTuber out there because I'm a older parent of a young kid with a dog that likes to take adventure and has went through a whole bunch of stuff in her life in just the last 5 years. I'm about to be a published book author. Let's see, I just lost my mom. I'm in the process of grief again. I'm now an expert on funeral homes, doing funerals. I'm an expert on hospice. I finally accepted the call and stepped into what the Lord has been calling me to do for probably years, but at least 4 years. He's asked me to step out and use my voice. He said, Cindy, I gave you this big projection voice for a reason, and use it. Put yourself out there. And I finally said yes. Let's see. I've lived through a pandemic. My favorite story was Ellie always asked me about this, and I was like, your daddy and I have not lived through a pandemic before. So we don't know. We're all learning through this together. I've learned that you could grow so much that your body sends yourself into panic attacks, which I have grown so much over the last 15 months. And I also learned that you could have PTSD you didn't know that can be provoked just by watching people wear masks. Who knew? Who knew that was a thing? And it was a thing, and it's still a thing. Like, it sends me into spirals, seeing and watching people with masks, especially kids with masks. It's just, who knew it was a thing? Now I know it's a thing. And it's very like a soapbox thing that I could get on very much. And I know at least one other friend that has the same thing. You never know that what trauma it was going to bring out until you do it. We also don't know what traumas it's doing because some people are not old enough to articulate what it's doing to them. Okay, you're going to get down, buddy. Okay? All right, so if you have kids, you know how fast this 5 years can go by. It literally is a blink of the eye. So what I've learned the most is time is my most valuable asset. That's why I enjoy my time with you. I choose to spend my time with you guys every morning because I've said it before, like Steve Jobs, he had so much money in the world, but he had the same exact time as me, and we never know when our time is up. So time to me is more valuable than money. So if I choose where I choose to spend my time, you know it's very important to me because I never get it back. Once we spend this 10 to 15 minutes together, we never get it back. You or I don't get it back. So that's why I like to come on and provide so much value that you're not wasting your time and I'm not wasting your time. So that's why I'm big on making memories, taking trips, doing the things, because that's what we have. That's all we have when we're left behind after people are gone, the people that we love. So that was a little bit about how your life can change in 5 years. So here's my challenge for you guys today. Sit down and think about just how much your life has changed in the last 2 years. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, it's just changed. Like, it's changed. So look and see how fast your life can be changed in a blink of an eye. And my advice is, if you don't like where it is, yourself and I are the only one that has power to change it. Like, change it. Like, if you don't like where you're at, change it. Look what I said. Look where I was at 5 years ago and look where I was at today. Did 5 years ago that I was going to be an author? Wasn't even on my radar. Before I had Ellie, was a homeschooling mom on my radar? No. I was fine with the status quo of regular education. Did I think in 4 short years that I was going to become an orphan and have no mother and no father on earth anymore? No. No idea I did that. So your life really can change in a blink of an eye. Dusty and I will be here again tomorrow for you. Here he comes one more time. So I got to work with the headphones. Here, say hi, Dusty. There you go, Dusty. Spoiled dog. Okay, hop back down, buddy. Remember, I love you guys. And you guys are loved. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.